Mark, hey, what's up, brother? How you doing today?
How's it going, man? Doing good.
Well, today we're here at Thornhill Racing, and just so glad you came along. And we just want to ask a few questions for your fans.
Absolutely.
And the fans of YouTube. So, what do you think about the new Thornhill layout and the track conditions today?
Oh man, the track is awesome. It has a really good combination of really fast spots, and then it has that whoop section that's kind of sketchy. It separates the men from the boys. I really like that, and it scares me too. Every time I go in there, it's like just kind of pulling the trigger and hoping I make it through it.
So how many times have you been on this particular layout?
So I had 3 practice runs, and then I've been through 2 qualifiers. So I haven't been out there very long, but I feel pretty confident with it. So I should be able to. I'm hoping to put it in the A.
Fresh for 2021. So based on the conditions today, what kind of tires are you running and why?
So I am running slide locks. I'm running M3 slide locks, Pro Line slide locks. Honestly, it's just a tire that I'm most confident out here. I'm not new to this track. I come here pretty often, and I've tried a whole bunch of stuff, and slide locks just seem to be the most consistent and forgiving tire for me.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so what's your favorite thing about Thornhill?
Oh man, this facility is just amazing. You don't have to worry about like what race we're on, what the times are. There's a big screen. There's screens everywhere. They got a nice pit area. It's just a great facility. It's very clean. They got a really good shop, so pretty much everything you need RC-wise is right here. The turf track is really cool, so it's really just the facility is so just awesome.
What do you think about the level of competition that this facility brings?
Oh my God, it's definitely a world-class track, so world-class drivers come here. Like even at this race, we have a whole bunch of your typical pro drivers of regional level. They're running intermediate or open, and then the guys that are traveling and running pro, which it looks like the grouping is good, but that puts the skill level in the competition like just that notch higher.
Awesome. Well, let's see. Do you have a favorite memory at Thornhill that since you've been here so many times, do you have a particular memory that just jumps out at you and stands out?
You know what? I don't. Okay, so there's a track I remember. They had a track where they had a joker lane, and basically what a joker lane is, you could take the joker lane once and it would cut the track. And it just changed the dynamic of the race. Like, it was all about strategy. That's when I had the podcast, and it was really big. We had on-the-tone banners all over the track. I think that was probably one of my favorite tracks, and that's the one I remember the most.
Oh, wow, awesome. So today, as far as your race game today, what's going right for you, and what's giving you some trouble?
Actually, it's really just me. I think if I had just a little bit more practice, I'm not a big guy on practice. Like, I'd rather, socialize and record and things like that. But the biggest thing is the track is easy if you're driving it easy, but as soon as you start pushing it and come out of that line, it's really hard to get back in and get your groove again. So my biggest struggle is I start driving, I drive a few good laps, and I'm like, oh man, I can push it. I start to push it, and that's where it goes bad.
So you go from like the hard pack into the wash section, or like the real loose wash section.
Exactly.
I start running out.
Whenever I'm calm, I'm just in the middle of the line the whole time. But as soon as I start pushing, I just start kind of threading that needle, going out in the loam a little bit, and then once you get that dust on your tires, it's hard to get back.
Awesome. Well, I know you're running electric today. Will you ever get back into nitro?
Absolutely. I will definitely get back into nitro. The reason why I run electric is because when I come to these races again, it's all about building the hobby. I do a lot of YouTube recording, so electric's just so much easier. I can just throw a battery and I don't have to really maintain it that much. But what I'll do is probably when I turn 40, which is going to be a few years from now, I'll run just one buggy. It'll be one car to maintain, and then I can run it in over 40 and open.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, you get a new class available to you once you graduate.
Yep, that's awesome.
Well, awesome. What radio are you using today with your setup?
I'm using an M12S, a Sanwa M12S. I probably should get the new one, the M17. I'm one of those guys that if it's not broken, I try not to fix it, and the M12S is a great radio.
Awesome. So did you bring your RV today? Yeah, you did. So you're going to be camping tonight. How does that affect your race day? I mean, how does that interact with your race day and your attitude and rest and all of that?
So actually, I didn't bring the RV. I'll bring the RV whenever my family comes. When it's just me and my buddies, it's just so much easier and more convenient for me. Just, I'm accommodating for one person just to go to a hotel. But when I do stay in the RV, oh my God, I can go and rest. If I'm tired, I can go rest. I can edit. I mean, there's just so much more things I can do when the RV is here. And I probably won't travel to very many races without it. But this particular race, I am in a
See, that's going to be a hard one in the future if you're going to be like, man, I got to have that RV to make my race day so much more fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it is more fun for sure. I mean, even at night, everyone RVing out here, it's just a good time.
Well, wonderful. Thanks so much for your time, Mr.
Hey,
Mark Santa Maria.
no
We
problem.
sure do appreciate you. You're definitely a steward of the RC environment. So thank you so much for your time, and you have a good day.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Peace.